Okay, so you can pretty much take it in any direction you want. So, like, what are your thoughts? Or actually, before we start, can you just do a quick intro for the chat?
Uh, I'm Zuppy. I've been playing for like 5 years. I'm power ranked in Ontario, and people say I'm like top 100 ish level or something. I don't know, maybe.
I like that. People have said that I am top 100 ish. It's just funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I
Who
think that's
knows?
pretty accurate. You're
Yeah,
definitely like top 100 ish, or at least you were last time I played you. You're probably better now, but
yeah.
all
Because like
right.
I had like a weird era because I was like good on controller, and then I
Oh
like
yeah, you switched to
box, and
box.
now I'm like finally better than I was on controller. So I had to
Oh
like catch up on a
nice.
lot.
How
So
long did it take you to switch? Like
probably
how long
like
until you caught back up?
6 months. But it's kind
Okay.
of weird because it's like people get better too during those six
Mm-hmm.
months. So it's like when you start getting similar results, but it's like those people also got better while you were like worse. So it's like
Yeah, that
weird.
makes sense.
Anyway, so I want to look at Fox Ices because you did farm army for a living. Um, and I think like I'm decent at the matchup, but I struggle with certain things because I think wobbling being banned kind of like made the matchup like different in a way. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I haven't really played it because like all the Ontario ice climbers like just kind of stopped playing as soon as wobbling got banned here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I switched to the box, so like I don't have like carried like muscle memory from just like years of experience like dealing with wobbling or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I do well versus most ices. It's just like Slug in particular. I don't know. He's just on another level or
He
something.
is pretty good. Yeah, I think that basically Slug isn't the best at a lot of the icy stuff. He's like pretty decent at it, but he is committed to actually playing the game. Like as
Yeah.
like playing the actual like mix up game, and so that just already puts him way above most ice climbers players.
Hmm. So
And
yeah, I just wanted to look at.
especially without wobbling, like that type of style is really like the way you have to play. You can't just sort of fish for stuff.
Yeah, he
Okay,
seems
so
like the best non-wobbler at the moment.
all right, so let me um, screen share you on Discord so you don't have a delay.
Yeah, sounds good. Cool. I can see.
Okay, so you want to just start with this game?
Yeah, sure. These are just some friendlies from like the other night. I
Okay.
haven't played in a tournament or anything, but
Oh.
if I'm
Um.
playing like my best, I might go even, but most of the time he wins like the majority when we play. So,
So, what is your general game plan?
uh, I try to like find running shines or like drill shines, and then try to like get Nana off stage,
Mm-hmm.
and then hopefully secure a kill. I definitely like am not as efficient at it as like you are, for example, because I don't really understand like the whole like full hop shine kind of stuff you do, like where you just like jump
Okay. Okay.
around and like shine a lot. Like I feel like I just get clipped with like up airs a lot. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if that's just army being bad or slug being good or me being bad or something. So
Okay. All right.
that's one
Let's.
thing I want to look at. I think that's like the main thing.
And like, how
Um,
is your versus? How is your like knowledge of ICs? Like, do you know kind of how they work, or is it kind of just purely based on playing against them?
I think I know like how to like efficiently kill them, for
Mm-hmm.
example, but like when they're doing stuff to me, I have no idea like what inputs they're doing. It's just like I'm getting comboed and it's bad.
Okay. Okay. All right. So he starts with double ice block, blizzard, slide off. I think that's actually a really good opening against blocks on this stage. I'm surprised more ices don't use that. Um, yeah. Okay. So you jump in. You could have just died right here. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think he only gets this once, like this sort of pressure with the double ice block and the blizzard at the beginning, and basically this just gives him center at the beginning. So I think if he does this opening where he has these, I think the best option is just to probably go to the side platform right here.
Okay.
So they're pretty weak against the side platform, and okay, so there's going to be a lot of things I want to mention, and I'll try to kind of segue into them in good ways, but sometimes if there's not a perfect segue into it, I'll just mention the info anyway.
Yeah, sounds
So
good.
they're extremely weak against the outer edge of the side platforms, more so than... So, like, obviously, you don't want to play on the outside. You want to play on the inside. But if you stand on the outer edge of the platform, they have basically no moves that can actually hurt you at all. Because their only possible approach to this position is wave dash in full hop back air. And if you happen to drop through the platform here, then you get basically like one of their worst possible spots to be caught in.
Super committal for them.
Yeah, so between stocks and stuff like that, you always want to be on the outer edge of the side platform. Or if you ever just feel incredibly threatened for whatever reason. Like basically kind of the spot where like you're in the corner and you can kind of corner cheese most characters, like kind of like right here where you can like back throw shine them or something.
Yeah.
That equivalent for ices is the outer tip of this platform.
Okay.
So yeah, you definitely... So you have to be really careful full hopping in on them in situations like this. Like I think hopping in here isn't necessarily that bad if you... But okay, yeah, so the problem is that the ice blocks prevent you from full hopping far enough to avoid the blizzard. So that's why I just think if he does this opening, like he can't do this consistently. This is like purely off the opening because he starts off like I think
never
he's...
be in that
Let's see.
position.
What is his actions? Yeah, he starts off with the buffered ice block because you start off in the air, or like you start off desynced, I should say. So there's a desync, and desync is when you have control over both climbers. So I just said it wrong a second ago, so I'll correct it. So desync is when you have control over both climbers, and disconnect is when you can only control Popo.
Okay.
And so when Nana reconnects to Popo, so like when you gain control of Nana again, then you get to buffer an action. And so at the beginning of the match, they can't instantly, like if let's say they start here, they can't fast fall together because Nana is not actually connected at the beginning. So he drops and then he buffers the ice block and then he goes for this double ice block. So yeah, this isn't like a common situation because he can't usually end up in a spot where Nana is disconnected right above the ground.
Okay.
So yeah, just avoid that. And then, okay, I think that was a good drill. You really have to hit this follow-up, though. Like this one here. If you had, like, hit this follow-up, you basically get, like, a potential stock.
What do I do after that shine?
Running multi-shine. Like, right here. You can just do, like, run, and then just do, like, plink, plink, and then full hop, and then you just, like, drift back or something. Like, because they can only really cover, like, if they're shielding, they can only cover, like, this space above them, pretty much, with the up air. So if you just drink and go plink, plink, and even if you just, like, wave dash back or jump back here or something, they don't have a lot to deal with it, and there's a potential that they could get, like, poked here.
Yeah, okay. I mess up. Oh, yeah, so when I sometimes get hit by that, like, forward air he does there.
Yeah, this is kind of... I think what happens is when they are in that position after the full hop, their only option that is even... So they have basically two options that are reasonably good from that position, and it's down air and forward air. And both of those... And so a lot of times... So both of those will lose if you just space around them, but the forward air is a little trickier to space around, and so a lot of times people will try to like CC the dare or something and get hit by it, or they try to run in after the first hammer, and then the second hammer hits them right here. And so you can just space around it and hit them, but you have to be aware of, like, after that full hop up air, they have no options beside down air or forward air here. They don't really have, they can't, like, double jump waveland off the platform and be in, like, a good spot. You can just cut them out of the air there.
Okay.
I'll be getting into more, like, coherent model, I think, pretty soon.
I like back throwing ICs.
Yeah, I think the back throw is fine. Okay, that was good. So this situation, this is what I was talking about.
Stocks is something I struggle with. Between stocks, like I remember watching some like DizKid Boogie video where he's like, "Oh, just stand on the ground. If they touch the ground, you run to the platform. If they go on the platform, you stay on the ground."
All you have to do is sit at the edge of a platform right here.
So like literally just jump on a platform and roll to the edge.
Yeah, just literally get to the platform, roll to the edge. You're right here. There are absolutely no ways for them to hurt you here, like at all. Like they literally can't do anything.
Is it like something I want to just do, or is it something I want to like move to before they like come down from the angel platform?
You want to be there, and
so
you can entirely. So like as soon as you take a stock, if you watch, I feel like a lot of my VODs are like I'm kind of experimenting with stuff. But the one constant is that I always just roll here between stocks and you just stand here. So the thing is, remember, they start off disconnected. So it's not like they can like jump over or like they can't waveland together at the beginning.
Okay.
So like
they can't. Yoshi's only thing, or
no? This is all the stages. Like if they're on the angel platform, they can't drop and then waveland together and back here. As far as I know, it might be something slightly that they can do to avoid that. But basically, that's kind of like how it is. So most of the time, they're going to drop to the ground here, and then from this position, they don't have enough time after dropping to the ground and invincibility to actually pressure. They can like dash, jump, wave dash over here and try to like grab you or something. But if you're even like reasonably paying attention, you can just full hop over it and there's like no threat they can do. Okay. Let me see if I can grab a video really quick. Just any video of me versus ICs will be fine. Fiction Army.
And this works on Stadium too?
Stadium is a little weird. Yeah, okay, let me just find any time in between stocks. Okay, so I've done this against armies so many times. You just go over here, roll to the side. There's wait, can he do the waveland here? I feel like he isn't supposed. Okay, he lands first. Yeah, see, he lands and he's disconnected, but then he reconnects upon landing. So then he can do this wave dash. But look, he doesn't really have anything here. Like okay. that was what happened there. And then let's try this next stock. Yep. Okay, next stock happens.
You left platform.
Boop.
Roll there.
Literally nothing. Look, so he can do this. He can waveland on his own. So look, let me slow this down. He can wave, so he lands again and he wave dashes, but Nana can't like come with him just because of whatever. Sometimes stuff just kind of happens with this character. We're like, Nana didn't follow him, why? And it's kind of like, I don't know. Something about the fact that she was a little behind him. But regardless, is like, even if they do this wave dash here, like, I'm never threatened by that. Like, okay, yeah, sure, he hit me with that. Like, that was basically like his best possible case there.
Yeah.
That was like when he completely won that situation. Like, next stock, oh, I wonder where I am again. Haha. I've done this like literally like hundreds of stocks.
And then you can also just drop.
And it's basically just it's just safe infinitely. Okay, so let's just go to. Okay, so I can't do it on FD. Although on FD, I usually still think the best option in invincibility is to roll to the corner. They have to commit pretty heavily into the corner, and you can, in the worst case, you can always just full hop and like you basically wait them out as long as you can, and then if they wave dash at you, you full hop to the corner and then like ledge dash or something like that. Like, let me see what I do here. Just to... I'm pretty sure I stay in the corner. Yeah. So I just stay like, yep. You just roll to the corner, and then...
Unless you always walk after you roll there.
You
always walk after you roll.
I think it's just so if I want to wave dash to the edge, I can.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, so I just do this, and it's like, if they want to hit this, they have to full hop back air. And it's just not... See, like, he goes for it, and then he gets separated, like, already off of trying to hit me out of the one situation here. So anyway, we can go back to this. But yeah, that's like what you want to do, because this gives him an actual mix-up, whereas the other thing is just completely like nothing. Like, he basically can't interact at all. So I don't recommend people do this drill. Like, I think people are kind of torn on this sort of drill, but the thing is that weird things can happen with their shield. So I don't know if you've watched any of my videos on their shield.
I have, but it's foggy memory.
Okay, so basically what can happen is that a hitbox can hit one of their shields and then hit another one of their shields. And it causes like double hit lag.
So you have to like double L cancel, right?
And so if you like do like a crazy like multiple L cancel thing, then this should be fine. But you just have to be super aware of it. And the other thing is, if they're shielding and they hold A, Nana will buffer a frame perfect shield grab every time.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So look, really quick. Let me just show you.
Training mode. Ice climbers.
So look, if I just hold shield and then I hold A, watch.
Oh.
So if somebody hits their shield, they can try to shield grab with Popo. But like, let's say they press it early, or they just hold it early, Nana will get the frame perfect grab. So if
Nana grabs you.
And the thing, and like, drill isn't usually safe on shield. You know, it's usually close to safe on shield. And so I just think it's really scary to go for that drill, especially because they can kill out of grab.
Yeah. So when should I be using drill?
When you have guaranteed openings.
Okay.
Or I think the one early drill you did was fine. Like this one. I think this was fine because he's not shielding like this. Oh, this is that same fair that you got hit with before, remember? Where he does where you got hit with after, where he does this, and his only literally he doesn't have any options from here except falling down air or falling forward air. That's it. There aren't any other good options for them. If they jump and waveland on the platform, you just destroy them for it. There's nothing they have here at all.
Okay.
So yeah, so you correctly avoid the fair, and you got this drill, and this is like what you want.
So with the running double shine thing you mentioned earlier, is that like a true combo?
It's not, but it creates like a lot of pressure, and you can... It's just really difficult for them to deal with because you basically move them, and so the thing is they get disconnected because they get shined, and then Nana will always go a shorter distance than Popo out of the shine. I'm not sure if you knew that.
Yeah, I knew like running JC shine was like true on Nana, but not Popo. Or,
yeah,
like running time down tilt or something.
So it's basically that they're just in a really bad situation because their main source of movement is their wave dash, and you're just kind of setting up like a pressure where they don't really have a way to quickly set up something that can beat your pressure. So the double shine is just like another pressure possibility. You could like run up and grab Popo and stuff too.
Okay.
So there's a couple of things you can... There's another thing you can actually do here. Right here, you can full hop shine this before they have a chance to do something else as like a mix-up to waiting for them to come down. Because if you jump up here and you shine them onto this platform, it's just chaos, basically. And your goal is to create chaos in a way... So basically Nana has randomness, and also ice climbers are just kind of inherently chaotic because there's two of them and their physics are weird and stuff like that, like the way that they move with each other. So if you can create chaos in a situation where they are not both like near each other on the ground, so if you jump up and shine here, there's just some weird chaos that kind of happens where like one of them might slip off the platform and something like that. So, like, if you can shine them from this situation, it's actually not that bad because it can kind of create a separation.
Yeah, that makes sense. And like Nana doesn't like fast fall or like SCI shine.
So, so when they become disconnected whenever they're a certain distance away. I have like a video about it that you can check out.
Yeah.
But basically, if you hit them, they don't reconnect until they're both together on the ground. So if you ever like up tilt
Does
them
the
or something,
platform count as the ground?
yeah.
Okay.
So they have to be on the same platform though.
Mhm.
And so if you up tilt, like let's say you up tilt both of them in some situation, until they're both together on the ground again, the only character that they can control is Popo.
Okay.
So I think like a situation like this, they only have control of Popo here. And that's why Nana just does like a regular get up. And yeah, so you hit Nana out of her double jump. I'm sure you know about the tumble thing.
Yep.
Okay. And then, yeah, you get this on Popo. I think the back throw was good there.
Yeah, up throw, like, I feel like it never really combos, or it's like...
So the reason I like up throw is because the only way they can get out of the up throw is by double jumping. So it's like you throw them up and you go for the up air, and then they double jump out of it, and then you get like a really, really easy shark. But I think in this case where back throw sends off stage, it's totally acceptable.
Yeah, I find like I get quite a few edge guards by like doing like up throw, and then like trying to like shine turn around back air or something.
Mm-hmm. So, in this situation where they come down and you dodge this, but you don't really have enough time to go in on them, I don't really like approaching here. So, alright, let me try to get into sort of like my general game plan on this matchup. Is basically there are two styles in this matchup that you can play, and you have to adjust how much you're playing each one based on how the Ice Climbers is playing. There's the full hop over shine style, and there's the up tilt style. And those are basically like the only two styles you have. So I call it the up tilt style, but it's more like you just get them into the air by any means necessary, because you can just combo Popo at that point. Because like I said, if you like, let's say you up smash them from this spot, they do not have control of Nana like until everybody's back on the ground. So you could just up smash them and then not at zero, but in most situations you could up smash them and then just go for Popo. And like you can just combo Popo a bunch and then get him out of the way and then gimp Nana while Popo is at 80 and way above the stage or something. And there's that versus getting the early shines to separate them and then shining Nana. And those are basically like the two methods for like defeating them. And you have to adjust those based on like basically as a mix-up, like depending on what the person is expecting. So you got away with the drill, but you did another drill there, and that was just obviously greedy, so you died. Okay, I think that was okay because he didn't have Nana with him. Okay, that was good. Oh, you should have taken that.
What do I do there? Short hop
shine, yeah. Basically always short hop shine. Like in this spot, almost never run off shine. It just doesn't work out well. I don't know why, but there's just a bunch of types of situations where the run off shine will just somehow miss, or you're in kind of a bad spot.
Like jump over it or
the short
something.
hop shine is the short. Yeah, exactly. The short hop shine is just the correct answer here every time. Like short hop shine, and then you either get to shine stall and then just wait and then like double jump up beat a ledge, or you can do shine stall double jump up here, or you can do shine stall jump out up B or whatever you want, you know. Yeah. And Nana would be dead there. So yeah, here's a situation where I was talking about with the up throw, where yeah he gets the double jump out of the up throw, but now he's in like a horrible spot. And remember, he can't control Nana here, like at all. So yeah, she'll go for this. Nana will go for moves occasionally whenever you're in range of a move. She will never like try to get you with a move that you're not in range of. but you have to be careful of standing in range of her moves because that will trigger her to sometimes attack. And she can't do
So I should just shield here or something, right?
Hmm?
I should just shield here or something.
No, you should just shine here and then keep going after Popo. Or grab her and back throw her or something like that. And okay, so in this situation, this is like kind of awkward. I think this Nair was good. That's the tough spot. Okay, actually I agree with the shine here. Never mind. I think it was okay. I was gonna say you can go for Nana because sometimes what you can do is you can go for Nana there and then you can force Popo to like chase you and then hit him off stage. But in that spot, the shine looked really tantalizing. So I agree with you. I need to kind of forward, I think, that this matchup seems really simple because they only have a few options of like the up air and then falling down air and falling fair and stuff like that. But in my opinion, this matchup is actually really, really complicated because of the grounded type of complications that happen. And also, I think it's not great for Fox. Like, I think this is one of Fox's harder matchups, which a lot of people would think is kind of crazy. But
I honestly am starting to see that now that I'm like playing Slug. It's like, whoa, an ice climber player with skill. Like,
no. People will come around to this eventually. Is that ice climbers actually do very well against Fox, and I think it's not free. And I think that Fox players a lot of times will try to treat it like, oh, it's free. It's just an ice climbers, and that doesn't work. Like, this character has legit mix-ups that will actually beat most of your moves. And so a lot of times you have to play with like awareness of the fact that the character is actually pretty dangerous, and not like it's like, would you randomly do that full hop drill you did on the other side earlier against, like a Marth or something? It's like, no. So you have to be careful not to like disrespect them. And basically there are certain situations where you win really cleanly, and you want to look for those while trying to create chaos in a beneficial way. Because the thing I was describing earlier is like they're inherently chaotic, but as you've probably noticed, there are situations that you create chaos, but it actually works out in their favor. And you want it's complicated and it's difficult to describe exactly what situations that you want in terms of where the chaos can be in your favor, but you do want to create chaos in a way that benefits you. And it's sort of because, like, if you're playing Ice Climbers, the most frustrating thing is when either Fox just kind of plucks Nana away and kills her instantly, or he gets you alone as Popo and Nana stands there uselessly and watches you get destroyed, or the Fox is going off on Nana and every time you try to save her, he hits you and maybe combos you. Those are, like, the three situations you want to create.
Okay. I was just gonna ask, like, what do you think about stages in this matchup? Because I honestly don't think I've played like any ices in tourney since like rollback came out, but it's like
Yeah.
I've not really thought about because it's just like friendlies with like good ones or whatever.
Okay, I think their best stages are FD, obviously, and Stadium.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Stadium is rough against this character. They're really, really good on Stadium. But obviously they're even better on FD. Okay, yeah. Let's keep moving. I want to get through a lot of stuff. That's the thing, is there's a lot of things I can say in this matchup that are sort of guidelines that I figured out. But because it's so complicated, there's not a lot of like cut and dry situations.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think, yeah, okay, so that was good. Oh, you had to go for that immediately. Like, you can just literally go for that. Like, just ignore Popo there. Like, right here. So that was, you got the shine on Nana.
Mm-hmm.
What I would have probably done is probably double jumped here to the platform.
And then
shield drop shine.
Oh, shield drop? Okay.
Yeah, because if you run off shine, you'll, like, reverse her, like, way too often. It's kind of like the run off shine.
Okay.
So you have to shield drop shine right here.
That makes sense.
Oh, I guess she made it. She didn't make it back anyway, but I still would have gone for the shield drop shine because you never know when she's gonna grab.
Go for it, I guess, right? Even if she's like technically
so
dead.
this is another manifestation of that thing I was talking about right here. you don't want to go here. You want to go here. Because
Right.
this is the
Pull
spot.
back
Like,
drill.
what does he have that hits here? He can do short hop up air and, like, go off stage, you know? Like, dash short hop up air and go off stage. He doesn't really have anything that can really deal with this spot. Whereas if you go here, this is like a free up air. And he gets to set up for this.
Yeah,
Whereas
that
if
makes
you're
sense.
here, he can, like, jump up air maybe. It doesn't set up for anything. But this sets him up really well. Okay, I think that was good. Even, okay, I think even Popo does pretty well against Fox.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like I have to like camp Sopo like really hard, because otherwise I feel like I just like run in there and I just get like down smashed or something.
You do have to camp Sopo, yes. And people don't believe me on this, but you do, because if you approach him, he either gets a wave dash back read on you, or he wave dash backs to ledge and then ledge dashes. And if he does that, then you have to jump away. Then you come back, you pretend to attack him. He goes to ledge, does ledge dash again. You know, it's like you can make it more difficult by forcing him to ledge dash. And I think that's probably the best thing to do. But you honestly can't really attack Popo all that much. Like, I think you can.
Do you know how much Galin Popo has?
No, it's pretty good though.
Okay. I had this theory like a while ago in the matchup that versus Popo, you just don't drill. So like by the time it's both climbers, your drill's unstale. But I don't know if that's like actually worth implementing.
I basically never drill Popo.
Okay.
I think I mostly go for full hop back air and then try to get an edge guard. And what you can do is they'll almost always omps attack ledge grab on the back air, but you can full hop, and then if they do like a big whiff here, like let's say you full hop and they down smash here, I almost always go for falling up air, just to get them in the air, because then he doesn't have access to his stupid wave dash stuff. Like as soon as Popo's in the air, the matchup is 99-1 Fox, you know. But when he's on the ground, it's really difficult to, like, legit punish him. You can kind of go for, like basically what I think is you should kind of play defensive enough against Popo to get to a point where you kind of know his movement patterns, and then maybe look for, like, ways in. But, like, in a spot like this, where you're, like, right here, I would not hang out on the ground here and be like, I'm a better character, I'll fight you, because he just has this unreactable, like, boing down smash, and it's like, oh, I won, I'm good. It's like, no, you boing down smash. So I just try to avoid that as much as possible, and usually the full hop is pretty good to do that. He can still do, like, wave dash, full hop up air to beat it, but then if you do, like, full hop, and then if you do, like, full hop fast fall, and then he does that, now he's in the air, you know? So your goal is kind of to get him to jump, and you kind of just want to make yourself, like, not hittable. But it's not free. That's the thing. That's the thing to keep in mind. You have to pretend that you're playing against, like, Luigi or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Where, like, you have to respect the fact that he can wave dash and kill you. Because, like, look at this. It's like, can you react to the idea that Popo is, like, okay, which side is Popo going to be on, you know? If he's on this side and you guess this way, you're dead. And if you guess this side and he's on this side, you're dead. And there's no way to react to how far he's going to go. And then he hits this, and then you're literally dead at 60-something.
Yeah. And edge guarding surprisingly good.
Yeah.
It sets you up for like a bad angle. You don't really have that many mix-ups.
It's difficult. And yeah, and he has this too. Like, he's literally faster. It's like, you would never do this approaching Nair against Luigi. But there's this stigma. So I actually do think that a lot of this is because of the community. Where there's this idea, like, like literally the culture makes this hard because it's like, wow, you're camping Popo? Like, just throw out a move, it'll beat him. And so it's like this idea that, like, oh yeah, like, it's Popo. Like, why not? It's like, no! He can literally kill you off this. Yeah. Like, he could down throw tech chase you into a down smash. You could be dead. And yeah, so he hits that. The best thing to do off this up throw is there's a DI you can do that's, like, mostly back, like right here, but not all the way back. And you can actually tap jump out before his dash attack.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise he gets that. And then it's like, okay, so you get this. You're not going to get anything off the drill, you know? Like, I think you would, like, what would I
Maybe
even
drill
do
grab,
here?
back throw.
Maybe drill grab here, honestly.
Yeah.
I think you could drill grab that. But you're not going to get, like, anything off the shine, basically, ever. And yeah, so for stuff like this should never work by him. This is just silly. But, like that, like, come on. You have to just pay attention to this.
Yeah.
And you could just full hop over this and he would get hit. Or you can just dash dance. But yeah, don't be doing these drills because you could just, like, he can just jump and then this happens and then down smash. And then, yep. Broken matchup, haha, Sopo comeback. It's like, wow, really? Wonder why there's no Sopo comebacks against Falco. It's like they're always against Fox. I wonder why.
Falco shits on Sopo.
Yeah, no, exactly. But people act like this matchup is, like, so broken. And it's like, yeah, it is broken, but it's not. It's like Fox Roy, where, like, yeah, Fox beats Roy. But it's like he doesn't beat Roy because he rushes in, because then he just loses to Roy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is that spot with the outer platform again. Okay, this happens. So, when they wave dash, so some of their most vulnerable points are when they dash attack and when they wave dash. Because as you can see during their wave dash, if you shine right here, they actually get separated.
Mm-hmm.
And this is true during their dash attack, too. So watch, he'll do this dash attack. I just want to show you. So look how separated they are. If you can... You're not always going to get this, but a lot of times if you kind of see the dash attack, you can get a shine right here and it'll split. And it's the same with the wave dash. If they have a predictable wave dash, then then you can just split them with the shine. Okay. How did you get hit out of this? Okay, so you did that. Yeah, this is another one of those spots where, like, if you would be scared of Popo here, like you wouldn't dash dance on the ground against Popo here, right? And this is even worse against both of them. Right here, I would just jump to the platform.
Okay.
The other thing to quickly mention is that a lot of people this is, like, a really big problem, is when people go up to the platform, they feel compelled to, like, switch platforms, that, like, somehow you're doing some kind of, like, a mix-up by switching platforms, but it's actually better for them. The scariest thing for them is if you just literally sit here. So, yeah, you get hit by that, and he just jab grab, and then that happens. Then he'll do a desync edge guard or disconnect edge guard. Yeah, and you're dead. Okay. Let's just go to the next game, and I'll just keep sort of talking about things.
And FD in a Battlefield one, so
Okay.
whichever I feel like would be better.
Yeah, and we'll probably go through the FD one kind of fast, but
Yeah.
because it's FD after all. Oh, this is the Battlefield one. Oh, wait, did you win that? No, you lost that last game. Oh, so that's where we're on Battlefield. Okay, that makes sense. So he does that same opening. Oh, you jump into it again. Remember, he can only do this once per game. So, like, you can just avoid it and then neutral resets versus giving him a bunch of pressure. So, yeah, this was actually really good by you, but you missed it. So this was perfect, but you were a little late, and she got the power shield. If you had gotten that, that's a free kill pretty much on Nana.
Okay.
This should have been a back throw on Nana right here. Right here. This is definitely a back throw. Yeah. Yeah, you need to definitely get cleaner on these kills because this is like a clear, like, you plucked her kind of situation.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Nana will always run back towards Popo here. And so you can just kind of
like stand still and shine when she's like running.
Yeah, you can just kind of sit here and, like, walking shine or, like, shine. Another thing you can literally just, like, jab and then it'll reset her and then you can go for the shine. Like, if you want. There's a bunch of options you can do.
I had like this, like, Nana kill, like, routine I started doing. I was like wondered what was, like, the most efficient thing to do. So like
I think just playing a bunch against ICs and gimping them is the best thing.
Like, basically, like, when I get the
That was
shine, I meant like, what do I do, like, after this shine? So, like, the three, like, main options I tried was like shine, long wave dash, running JC shine, shine, short wave dash, running shine, or like long wave dash, walk shine. Were like the three things I like tried.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends on like the distance. I have like a video like compilation of like a bunch of them,
Okay.
and so you
Oh,
can, yeah, like it's. Let me link it to you really quick.
okay, cool.
Let's see. Yeah, one sec. It is this one. And I just basically have a bunch of the basic kills in here where you just sort of pluck Nana away, and then you do the jab here, and then they can do this to recovery. And there's just like there's just so many like minor situations that come about here.
Oh, that was really good.
But yeah, that's another situation you can do. Like, this is another one where like if they're in this awkward spot where they have to like wave dash, then you can catch them with a running shine right here, and then once they're separated, they have to get back together, and I like to abuse this to like keep them separated. Like here, so it's like he wants to wave dash back here to be close to Nana so that they're close, but I'm trying to keep him away, and then eventually I can catch like that on Nana.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just go over like one more, but yeah, you can go over this later. And maybe not all the neutral openings are perfect, but because some of them are like a little bit greedy. But there's a lot of there's the split on the dash attack. You can be like ready for this. And Army's kind of bad at a lot of stuff, so it's not like you can actually just play neutral like that, unless the Ice Climber is like already committed to kind of playing in a way that you can. Like, that's the thing, is you want to be able to play like that, but if the Ice Climber doesn't let you, like the only way for the Ice Climber not to let you to play like that is by throwing out aerials and stuff to beat it. And then once they start doing that, they open it up so you can start getting the up smashes and the up tilts and the falling up airs and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can just like sneak under him.
Yeah, because it's just they have to commit a lot more. Yeah, this is an example of side plat. You have to stay on the side plat here because you don't, and then he gets this short hop.
Yeah.
Short hop back here.
I think just adding that to my
just that'll help probably. Oh, this is definitely a spot where you should have done the running shine. This is like 100% the running shine confirm. Right here, rather than the drill. Oh, right here. This is 100% the running shine spot. But you get away with the drill. I think that's okay. Yeah, don't do that either. If you're gonna do this, situation, you should full hop instead.
Okay.
The thing is, basically, they have moves that can beat all of your moves. So, like, if you commit to anything specific, they have a move that could beat your move if they happen to do it. And so you're never going to be able to move in situations where you like completely win by going first. You kind of want them to go first. And you can kind of sit in spots where it's kind of awkward for them, and if they make one wrong move, they get shined. Okay, there's this. Oh, this is 100% a kill on Nana. So right here, you hit this. This is actually the runoff shine because it's Battlefield. So you can actually runoff shine this right here.
Okay.
Like land on the platform and then runoff shine.
Oh, because you have like more.
So right here, land on plat and then runoff shine here.
Okay.
Okay, and then he has this. This is just guaranteed. What I do is I always hold out here. Just always. Because sometimes they'll do that thing where they do down throw forward smash.
Yeah.
And holding out gets out of the down throw forward smash. And survival DI won't let you live any of their other options anyway. So that's why I hold out there.
Because I was thinking like smash attacks might kill me or something.
Yeah. Yeah, his smash attacks will kill you no matter what. Yeah, if you're in this spot, I just don't think this is a good drill. Like, if you're going to commit to this situation, you might as well wave dash and shine.
Okay.
Ooh, that was crazy. Yeah, so this is a spot where instead of going for this back air on Nana, right here, you should have shined her off. Because she'll fall off and then have to double jump here. And then, so in this spot, you need to... Oh, you tried to shine back air, Popo. Okay, so that was almost correct. Yeah, these are these really complicated spots where you end up here and you land with this. Oh, you jumped out of shield. Yeah, I see. Okay. I was like, because it's, I don't know. There's just a lot of weird spots where things can kind of go in their favor. And it's honestly kind of hard to give advice in those spots. The only advice I can kind of give is like, if you can optimize your, like basically, if you can optimize your Nana killing and get really clean at it using like, it's pretty simple what you do. You just shine her off and then she double jumps and you short hop shine. That is the basis. Then anything else she does off of that, or like any other situation that comes up is a deviation off of, or a variation off of that. And so once you get super optimized at those situations, and basically, because like the idea is like basically if you aren't playing to these correct situations, then you can never build a structure, and it just ends up as kind of like a million chaotic situations, which if you don't understand the chaos, they will always win out of it pretty much. And so what you can do is you get the shine, short hop shine down. Then when there's any situation where you get the free one, you do it. Then there's going to be situations where it looks like the free one and you go for it and Popo hits you. And then the next time you see that exact situation, you act like you're going to go for the short hop out shine, you hit Popo once, and then you like shine her again or something like that, you know?
Okay.
Like, there's actually a really good situation here. This isn't perfect, but this is kind of showing how... I actually think this is like the perfect set for Ice Climbers versus Fox. This is like I did almost everything exactly perfect here. So, but except for this stock, but this is a great example of like, if you don't have a perfect situation, you can kind of keep things going. So look, I get this, but he kind of gets this recovery. There's this, I try to shine Nana again, but there's this awkward spot where she lands on the platform. But look, I just reset it. You know the get up attack thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes she rolls though. So what it is so their level goes up 1 for every 20 damage that Popo has. Yeah.
And each level that goes up, it starts out at 0. She has a 0% chance of rolling at level 0. So if Popo is at 0 to 20%, she always does a get up attack. And each level, aka every 20 damage, she goes up 10% of rolling.
Okay.
So if he is at 45 damage, she has a 20% of rolling and an 80% chance of get up attacking. As far as I know. Like it's weird. There's so much data on Ice Climbers, and I know that this is true, but I might be off, and it might start at 10% or something like that. I don't know the exact percentages, but I just know the general.
That killing Nana like is easier if Popo's at low percent, I guess.
Exactly. So look, so I get this, and I get the shine. I'm actually gonna slow this down. I get the shine, but I'm struggling to actually kill her off of this. So and then he saves her again. This time it hits me. I do a regular get up, shine and separate them. I look at that. I tried to get this. So this was a situation, this is a little bit more nuanced, but I knew that this shine would already work because she had double jumped so early. So I do that, but he saves her with this crazy teleport. I cannot believe this worked for him. So he gets her for the teleport. Then I just go for the shine again, reset the get up attack, go here. And this time, instead of going for the ledge, I recognize that Popo was on his way. And so I go for the nair. You could go for a drill here if you wanted to, but I go for this nair to hit Popo off, and then I go for the shine to hit Popo, and a lot of times I'll actually get a gimp off of this. I get this all the time, but I slightly miss it, so he gets away. Then I get the shine back air. Now Popo's off stage. I think he's going for ledge. I go for this. I miss it. I get this back air. This is something that I corrected afterward, where I no longer go for the runoff shine here. I always, after this position, after the back air, I always full hop here. After this, from now on, I full hop here, so to cover this. But regardless, so I do it wrong. I still hit her here, and then I try to reset this situation again, and I don't get it, and he's here, and it's like, okay, back to neutral. But I had a bunch of like attempts here without things going wrong for me.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's back to the same situation. Say that again?
I definitely feel like I get reversaled sometimes, getting like too desperate to kill Nana. So that was just all like really efficient and like good awareness as well.
So it's like so once you get into these situations where you're really used to killing the basic spots, then when you get in these more nuanced spots of maybe you can get them, maybe you can't, it's a lot easier to like keep it going basically until you can get the kill. And so it's like, I don't know, because it's like I had practiced so many gimps up till this point, and it's like, even despite that, there were so many unfamiliar situations that occurred right here, like that save, and then this, and then I got this, and then Popo jumped out before I could get it. Then he side B's like super high, and it's like, it's okay to have that happen. And if you know the situations, basically the chaos didn't work out negatively for me because I knew the situations there.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is just situational awareness of like the more you do correct situations on like the easy nanogimps, then the more you'll start to be able to categorize the more nuanced spots and like develop counterplay for like, oh, if I shine at this distance or when Popo's in this spot, then he can kind of get me here. So I need to adapt with like, like that one spot where I did like the full hop back air or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that neutral you did is fine. I think this is actually good what you're doing, where you're like staying under the platform.
Yeah, I kind of do that versus Yoshi a lot. I feel like that's pretty good.
One of the worst things you can do is full hop like into center against them. You really don't want to do that.
Yeah, I feel like in place full hops or like pull back full hops are like good to.
So this is a spot where like he ends up here. I think don't underrate this position for you. This is a great position for Fox against them. So like I would actually feel comfortable here. Like their only option is like shield drop dare or whatever. So I would actually dash dance for a little bit, and then like if they drop from the platform with like a fair, you can just nair them out of it and get a free kill. Or what you can do is you can like go onto the platform and up tilt. But basically like don't feel pressured to like hit them here, Like they're in a pretty bad spot.
Makes sense.
Man, this matchup is really complicated. And so
yeah,
this is one of my least organized lessons that I've done. But I hope that it is useful what we're going over.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to.
Yeah, that was a shine. And so, yeah, look, at high percent, let's see, Popo is at 94%, and so that means they're at level 4, and that means that Nana has a 40% chance of rolling from ledge, which she does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you kill there. He should be dead here, right? Okay, we already gone over the beginning of the stock stuff.
Oh, yeah, what do I do in that spot? When he can like side B with both of them together.
Right here. So if you actually look at this, it's just complicated. So it's really complicated, but look, you have to be aware here that Nana, like, they remember that they can't grab the ledge together.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're in this spot, most characters will just drop and grab ledge here. They can't do that. If he tries to jump and grab ledge, a lot of times what will happen is Nana will grab ledge, and then Popo will literally miss the ledge and die.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to do some recovery here, and if he up B's here, he knows he's in an awful spot. So you have to be able to expect the side B here, and a lot of times what I will do in this spot is I will full hop aerial, like full hop back air or something like that.
Back air to stuff it.
Because this is gonna happen like almost like okay, because like what are his obviously the difficulty is in knowing what situation is occurring. That is the difficulty, because but you have to be able to, when you get this shine, you're gonna get this all the time because of that shine running double shine type stuff. This is going to happen all the time, and you have to be super aware of, like, you can't just preemptively throw this out because you don't know what they're going to be doing. But if
Yeah.
you look at this from his perspective, this is a horrible spot. Like, he's basically loses his stock from this. Like, look, Popo literally can't grab ledge from here.
Mhm.
Like,
So if I just full hop back here, there.
so if you full hop back air here, what they'll do is you'll full hop back air, and then they will usually spam side B again. So you can actually do like full hop back air, then forward smash, full hop back air, short hop back air, full hop back air, then full hop to the platform, and then punish the side B on the stage. There's a lot of things you can do. But you have to be aware of the exact situation that you're in. Also, I need to see... What I always tell people is okay, so back air and nair are both really good, but I always tell people this is up air and down air are the moves you want, and you have the down air part, but you haven't done a single up air. And it's like, if you can get behind him and up air, like the back of his shield or something, he's in like the worst spot ever. Like this. Like, imagine if this had been a falling up air instead. They would basically have lost their stock for that. Because you would have hit both of them into the air, and Popo's the only one who's actionable, and then you can, like, you could literally do falling up air here, and then up air Popo again, then shark him on the top plat, Nana goes up the top plat, hit her a bunch of times, hit Popo, you know, like, it's a real stock killer there. But if you're in this spot, and you do this back air instead, yeah, it feels nice, because the idea is, oh, if they shield, you know, I'll be farther away. But you're on the back of their shield anyway. So this is the up air spot. And look at that. He doesn't have anything else here. You have to expect the forward air. After this, you have to be down to see this coming.
Yeah, just stay still.
It's the only thing. Look, he has it again. It's the only option.
What do you think of Shine Side B?
It's good. It's good as long as you have space.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to SD.
Yeah.
Then I probably lose.
I
here.
don't use it, to be honest, but I do think it's good. So we'll just quickly go over the FD game.
Okay, cool.
We have about like 6 or so minutes, so I'll just go over it really quickly. Okay, so the most important thing on this stage, this is the one rule that will keep you safe, okay? Never, ever, 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 ever jump anywhere in this whole range. Never land anywhere here, ever. Don't land here. Don't do it. Just don't land anywhere here. Your spaces to land are here and here. If you're in the middle, just be running around. Never, literally do not. It's so tempting. It is so tempting to run right here. They wave dash in and you full hop. You will lose that every single time. It is awful. Okay, don't do it. You did the exact same thing. Yeah, look, you're like, you run in, they wave dash in, and you jump. Never, ever, ever. Everyone does this. Everyone. Don't ever do it. It's bad. And look, you're doing it again. You dash dance and you jump into center. Never, don't do it. But look, at that time, you stayed on the ground, and you're good.
Oh.
Like grounded, heavy shines, and you can jump all you want when you're really close to the corner. Oh, here's a spot. Look, so here's a spot. This is good up till now. So I like this. What you need to do here is shine Nana.
Yeah.
And try to get them as separated as possible. But so what I would have done here is I would have shined Nana and then immediately gone for Popo.
That makes sense. Wouldn't the shine send Nana forwards though?
Even if it does, that's fine.
Okay.
So, sometimes it'll send her back. If you hit it with it, it doesn't matter. You're still going to hit Popo out of the air here. Yep. So look, you jumped into the corner. This is totally fine because he's never going to wave dash back here to this spot and grab you. He can't do that. And if he read this and you landed here, now he's in this awful spot where you can dash back, dash in, shine, and then he's dead, you know? And yeah, so this is this thing. If you're going to up tilt, it has to hit Popo. It has to. Never up tilt Nana. Always up tilt Popo.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah. So look, you're in the corner.
Up there.
So first of all, yes, the up air. Second of all, you're landing in this range. This whole range is death. This is death. All this is death. Safe? Death. So look at when you full hop in this spot, there's nothing he can do here. He's so miserable here. This is awful for him, right? But if you did this same thing in center, this is the easiest kill for him he's ever gotten, you know? So this is my rule on FD. Between stocks, always go to the corner because that's the only spot you're allowed to jump. Okay, yeah, so yeah, you got caught. That's fine. And that's why you DI away there.
Yeah,
This is why I always hold away here because sometimes they miss, and then if you DI in, you get hit again.
Are you mashing when they do this, or do you just hold away?
I mash with my right hand, and then I hold away with my left. Just in the 1 out of a million case that Nana does like 5 pummels in a row, and then I break out, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, jumping in a bad spot. This is, like, debatably in the range that it's okay, this full hop. But notice that even this is really scary because, like, let's say you fade back and he tries to grab you here. He might get killed off the edge. The thing is, remember, you want to get him off stage. That's the scariest thing for him. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Great job. So you want him off stage. But if he's in center, none of your moves can send him off stage. So this is perfect. You do this. So what I like to do here, you almost died for this. This is debatable because it depends on your level of tech skill, but I almost always after this walk shine Nana.
Okay.
Because that way this never happens. Because then you get grabbed, he up throws you, dash attack, oh, he's Popo comboing Fox, he's so skilled. And then, oh, wave dash, grab, up throw, dash attack again, oh, wow. It's like, no. I don't like that. And then, yeah, the Popo thing is just, I hate this matchup. But your goal in this spot is always just to land an up throw. Like right there, there's no point in shining him. Always just up throw, get him in the air. If Popo is in the air on this stage, he's guaranteed dead. I actually think this is one of Fox's best stages against Popo for that reason. Which sounds really weird because of that. But, like, the other stages, the platforms just give him so much space to get down. Yeah, obviously you meant to back her there. Yep, go to the corner. You sort of naturally do it, just without even really knowing. But yeah, always go to the corner here. Okay, yep. He got you in kind of a combo thing. Yep. When this happens, just DI out. Like right here. DI up and out to here, and you can up B. There's so many situations in this matchup. It's actually weird. That's why ice climbers are the most complicated character in the game, and I always say that. So, okay, this is the one time where this jump is okay. This one. Even then, you could have died for this. But I think it's like kind of okay. So yeah, you're here. Okay, I think that was fine. Right here? Okay, this is a spot.
Full hop shine.
No. Full hop up air Popo. So this is the thing. Don't tunnel vision on Nana. So the tunnel visioning on Nana is because you're not comfortable with the Nana gimps yet. Once you become extremely precise and comfortable with gimping Nana, when I gimp Nana, I'm actually looking here. So, because then what you can do is, look, I'm doing this. I'm looking in this spot. You can actually, what you can do is you could dash dance, drill, shine Popo this way, then run back and shine Nana off.
Yeah.
And so you have to be aware of those spots. So then here, when you do this and you see this is a fade back up air or a fade back drill shine on Popo.
Okay.
And because then if you did that, she's gonna get up off ledge. She'll do regular get up or roll or whatever, and then you can just hit her off. So yeah, you do this. Yeah, this will kill you. I would not do this. After this shine, I do turn around grab ledge here, because then what I can do is roll from ledge or get up attack will get away with this.
Yeah. I don't have my double jump, I think. So.
Yeah, no, so you lost your double jump, and you can literally die out of this if he doesn't mess up his edge guard. Okay, that was good. I like the fade back nairs against Popo. I think they're solid. Yeah, and this is the spot you want. And so remember, in this spot, when you do this, that this fair is literally the only option he has. The only thing he has. So you just have to watch out for it.
Okay.
And what I will literally do here for this fair, almost always, is I just dash dance, and I grab and I up throw him again. And it's just like, get looped on, and then I just take this. It's like, basically, Popo should basically almost always get 0 death here. Yeah, you got hit because you preemptively jumped. Yeah, you got to be careful of that. Yep. The most important advice I can give you against Popo is just, like, pretend you're playing an even matchup.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, that'll help a lot. The worst thing you can do is be like, come on, man, it's Popo. Never do that. You will die.
I feel that. I've played Zane.
Everyone has done that so many times. The worst thing you can do is underrate them. Perfect. This is perfect so far. Good. Yeah. This is a spot you can always... So, their side B can drop quickly, but it can't rise quickly. So if you full hop right here, this is a guaranteed shine on Popo. Because he has to rise enough to go over the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just full hop right here, he has to get on stage with this side B, and he has to go high. So he has to go right here, and you can shine him for sure. Okay, this is good. Grab ledge. Get up attack.
Okay.
Get up attack or roll. Because what I think is get up attack until they start punishing you for it here, and then roll.
Okay.
What'll typically
Sometimes
happen...
They, like, shield grab it and
Huh?
it's annoying. Sometimes they shield grab the get up attack and it's annoying.
Yeah, so if they're going to shield grab the get up attack, you roll. And it'll still cover this. They'll grab in place or whatever. The other thing is sometimes you'll do a get up attack here or a roll, and then they will up B and save Nana. And then, but you still have advantage there.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just finish off this game. Yeah, Blizzard is incredibly, incredibly strong in this stage, and I actually think they win the matchup on this stage exclusively because of Blizzard.
Yeah.
And they can do jump Blizzard, grounded Blizzard, whatever. The key against Blizzard is just hang out over here. That's the key, just chill. And then eventually they have to kind of get closer to you, and eventually they'll get close enough that you can grab ledge dash off, shine. That's actually the only solution I've found to Blizzard Wall. Notice that you're fighting in center. You're fighting in center, and you're not using up air. Because, like, let's say you full hop up aired right here. Obviously, I know I've told you not to jump in center, but, like, you're already kind of in a scuffle, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of okay. If you had full hopped right here, obviously this is awful. If you had full hop up aired right here, you could have legit taken the stock. Okay, this is happening. Oh.
That happens so much on box.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Because I have to ledge dash with back, so if I like grab the ledge like that, I just do
I see. Yeah. But yeah, so I've outlined sort of general game plan stuff, and sort of I think I can point you in the right direction of like get the super standard shines on Nana down. Mm-hmm. Then when the you can watch that compilation I did. Then when it's not, like, once you have those down, the more nuanced situations of, oh, what if he saves Nana? What if Popo is close enough to punish me? Then should I hit Popo and then get Nana? Those situations won't open up until you're consistent on the easy ones.
Right.
So you got to get those easy ones down and then just keep playing, and you just have to grind through. There's literally like hundreds of them. There's so many situations. It's ridiculous. But you'll start to be able to group them in ways that you can... I actually think once Fox has the advantage there, I do think that he wins. But it's like there's a bunch of layered counterplay that has to happen.
Right.
So, yeah, there's that. There's stay in the corner on FD a lot. Stay on the corner of the platform during invincibility. I think that'll help you a lot. Try not to drill their shield. Sometimes you will, and that's okay, because sometimes you'll be able to get the shine out, but a lot of times you won't. So you have to watch out for that. landing on the back of their shield with a falling up air is extremely, extremely good, and up air in general is really good. Shining to split them when they wave dash or dash attack is really good. And remembering that if you up throw or get them in the air, then like if you had up smashed one of some of these forward airs or whatever, then they can't control Nana and you can just beat up Popo.
Yep.
So I think that's pretty much it. This is a really stupidly complicated matchup, and I don't blame you for being confused on it. I think everyone sort of writes this matchup off as, oh, it's totally free for Fox, and I have to argue with people all the time. And as soon as you play an Ice Climbers who knows even remotely what they're doing, you realize that it is not indeed free for Fox, and it's actually pretty hard. And there's a lot of situations you have to learn. But I think if you go in this direction, it should get a lot easier for you. Or not easier, but you should be able to do a lot better.
Okay. Well, this was awesome, man. Like, super appreciate it.
Yeah, sick. And hit me up if you have a situation, like let's say you get a clip or something where you're not sure what the correct Gimp on Nana is, just send it to me and I'll let you know.
All right, cool.
All right, have a good one, man. Nice talking.
Thanks. Peace out.